All right, thank you, Benjamin. And thanks to SportsTech and Tennis Point for the opportunity to present ourselves here. Actually, my name is Joost Bossert, and Han is sitting here right next to me.
Hello.
We founded Sports Improver, that's the way we pronounce it. We founded Sports Improver 5 years ago. We're both passionate about sports and about new technology. And we quickly realized the tremendous possibilities that virtual reality offers for sports training. We're also both coaches. Han is a professional tennis coach for pretty much all his life. I'm an IT specialist and a softball coach. So together we have the combination of technical expertise and sports experience. And we think that that makes it a very powerful combination. So that's why we made it our mission to help athletes improve their game using VR. We're actually also crazy guys who think that we can change the tennis world. We want to do it using virtual reality. So we're simulating the reality in a virtual environment, which can be at home, but it can also be at their club or at a tennis school. So that's where players can practice. So why VR? Well, there's a lot of technical specialties, technical strengths about virtual reality. One of the main things is that you can provide direct visual feedback. The current generation is very visually oriented. In VR, we can show the path of a hand, of a foot, of a racket. We can even show eye movement. So what are people looking at, which is very important in sports. We can provide them with an example, how to hit the ball. VR is fully controllable. As soon as somebody puts on the headset, everything they see and experience is under our control. We can do the same drill 100 times exactly the same, or we can add small random variations and make it a little difficult. We can go beyond the limitations of the real world. We can put a ball in midair. We can make the ball invisible. We can actually have somebody practice their service return on a 250 km/h service, even if they have a coach who cannot do that. And we can make everything personalized. We can store the parameters of an athlete, of a player. We can store his performance, and then we can create training programs based on that. It's not only technical strength, also for an organization, virtual reality provides very interesting possibilities. You can save costs. You have one tool, which can be a ball machine, it can be stroke glasses, it can be a ladder tool. You can reduce material usage. You don't need 100 balls during practice. It also adds value to a club. You can distinguish yourself from other clubs in the neighborhood. You could actually charge a little extra for VR. And you can do more people during a training. And it's independent of weather. You can practice whenever you want. It's independent of if you have a coach or a teammate available. So that makes it very easily accessible. The practice that we have covers pretty much all the components that you see in a match as well. Technical, physical, tactical, mental aspects, emotional, like how is it to be at a big event, match event. So they're all part of the drills. We're not doing it by ourselves at the moment. We're working together with the University in Amsterdam and with the Dutch Tennis Association. We're working on having athletes improve their return of serve by looking at their eye movement. What are they looking at?
You're gonna finish soon?
Yep, 2 more. So currently we have quite an extensive set of drills. We have a database where we store the player profile. Like I said, we use eye tracking and we can make everything personal. Now, what do we want to go for next? So far, we pretty much worked on an event base. We've been at tournaments, at coach clinics, workshops. And like we talked before as well, the main hurdle for clubs and schools to implement this is the initial hardware cost. So what we're planning to do next is to work with pilot customers where we will be able to provide the hardware on loan or as a lease, construction, something like that, so that they can start using it and we can create leverage. In terms of content, we want to link to the real world data, like Hawkeye or PlaySide, so that they can compare themselves to real world players, play against real world players. And we want to work on benchmarking, develop a stroke quality benchmark, performance benchmarks.